Calling and purpose is related. Purpose is a father and calling is a son or daughter. God represents the purpose and his children are called to the purpose he has for our life. Yeah, for example, a mouse is called to the field of technology, but its purpose is to help navigate the computer screen more easier. A person could be called to the field of ministry, but their main purpose is to be a worship leader. And you could be called to the field of music, but your main purpose is to be a gospel rapper instead of a worldly rapper. Someone could be called to the medical field, but their main purpose is to be a dentist. Jesus was called to the healing and deliverance ministry, but his main purpose was to save the world, resurrect what was once dead, and defeat death. All of those examples complement each other because our calling points to our purpose for why we're here on this earth. I can't. For a season of David's life, he was called to be a shepherd and care for sheep, but his ultimate purpose was to be a king and lead God's sheep. You missed it. You could know your calling, but not your purpose. You could be called to the deliverance ministry, but miss out on your entire purpose by not having a relationship with God. That's why Jesus said, "Depart from me, I never knew you," because those people never had a true, authentic relationship with him. Let's pause right here so I can clear the air. The way you have a true, authentic relationship with God is by first declaring with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believing in your heart that God raised him from the dead. Then you go on to having a relationship with him by talking to him every day, the same way you would talk to your friend, your mother, your spouse, your friend, and so forth. It's that simple, y'all. For example, you could be the biggest Eminem fan out there. You are promoting his music to everybody you come across, standing at the street corner, promoting him to everybody that just crosses your path. And so, yes, although he heard and knew about all the things you did for him, he's not going to let you in his house because you never had an ongoing relationship with him. That's the same thing with God. Let me go even further. Put yourself in Eminem's shoes. So although somebody will speak highly of you every single day, would you still let them in your house although you never had a relationship with them? So the way you can know your calling and purpose is by first knowing what you're gifted at. Next, you need to pray and ask the Lord to reveal his will for your life, because he will. After you pray, it's a likely chance that you need to fast from food, social media, and certain people. Not all people, obviously, so that you will be able to hear God's voice and discern the direction he's leading you in more clearly. And if you're having a hard time discerning, this calls for you to seek the Lord's face even more. So now as a result, you will be able to see the things that he has revealed to you much better. Also, it's great to mention that you should seek out godly counsel from those in the faith that you trust. And if you don't have godly counsel, you should check out Jerry Flowers' discernment series on YouTube. I'm gonna also link 2 videos he made talking about 7 signs this is from God or the devil. And also I'm gonna link the 2 videos I made about not obedience. And so if you follow these steps that I just told you, you will now be able to have clarity and confirmation if you diligently seek the Lord's face.